Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, Rise from the Ashes as the Byzantine Empire. I always slip up on that. I am Paradoxus, and we are back. I took the liberty of going ahead a good amount of time just because I felt like the beginning, so many episodes, was just trying to get a claim, press that claim, get a claim, press that claim. Trying to get all the absolute control over the duchies we need to restore the Roman Empire. What happened in that time? Well, we're at our third ruler, our heir to the first. This is the first one here at Basil. He died because he drank himself to death. Didn't have too good of a last couple years of life. His heir, who was pretty good overall, got the realm to where pretty much almost where it's at now. His heir was our first congenital trait guy we got, who was a genius. He was homosexual, so it took him a while to start getting kids, but after he started, figuring out how it works the right way, he ended up getting, some good kids. And now the thing is, all these kids he has are all geniuses except for this one. Every single one of them became a genius. So I don't know if Paradox needs to go back and look at the how easy it is to keep these traits, and then on top of it, we started gathering renown for our house, and we are ahead of our house for the last two guys. For a little bit, the guy before I wasn't, because I guess it goes by whoever's the oldest person in your house, which I think is kind of weird. You would think the person that holds the most power would be the head of the household, but it's whatever. So when we're head of the house, we can do these legacies, and the first one I did was the blood one, and it gives you a plus 30 of inheriting congenital traits and also a chance of getting new ones. And after that, I was going to go to this one to get a chance of reinforcing those traits 30%. And I figured like it was just so easy up to now to keep and getting them just by marrying, two geniuses together is almost a guarantee, because his wife was also a genius that made those kids. Then I said, the next one I took was, because I like the dread. It really helps from people not joining factions against you. But I took this one, not so much for the +2 prowess or knight effectiveness, but to get this one, which will give you a casus belli cost of -20%, which is great. And then on top of that, if you take the martial focus, right now we're stewardship, because that was the guy and he started with. I kind of just started, going with whatever these guys start out with, not to really break away from their character. But if you go to the martial one and you were to take strategist, you can literally just take that one perk and then move on. But you can get casus belli cost -50, so that plus the 20, you would have a -70% cost, which is great. You literally can almost get it down to where it costs next to nothing. So I think what I might do with my next ruler, even though he also is stewardship focused, I think the very first one I will go for will be the the martial focus here, just for that one perk, and then move on. Now I don't know, I'm pretty sure you can keep the perks you have when you move to a different one. I don't see why not. You can do a thing where it resets them, and you can get back all the perks that you put into one, but you get some stress. I don't know exactly how much it is. What is it? 125. So you're going to go up a whole stress level plus 25, and you'll lose the actual traits that you get down here also. But you get back all the unlocked perks are refunded, which is good. At least you're not getting like 10% back, how it is in EU4 when you get rid of like an idea group. So yeah, we pretty much now, because of our innovations, we're in the early medieval era. When you get to 915 AD, and you have to complete 9 of the previous era's innovations to move on. So like if you look at high medieval, 1050 AD is the earliest you can go to that, but you have to have at least 9 of the innovations done, even if it is 1050. So we have all of them done over here except for the city planning one, which is going to help because there's a lot of things we can't upgrade because we don't have city planning. If you look at all these, all the ones they're all blue because we can't upgrade them. If you look at like the upgrading, this one is because we don't have the Burrs innovation. There are certain ones where we can't. Let me see. We have an opening. So if you look at construct new holding, it'll say we can't make a city, even though can't hold it ourselves. You can make them just to, make prosperity in that county. And because we don't have city planning innovation, we can't even make a city. And the thing is, I thought it was just because of your culture. I guess is where whatever the culture is in that area is what it goes by. So, like, say you have another culture in that area that has better than you, I'm pretty sure you can just use their innovations on that stuff. But we've been making good money. Like, this is probably the lowest amount of money I've had in a while. I was up to just making like 70 a month. And all I was doing is taking that money and investing it into new baronies and all the things I could upgrade with money. Also, our religion, we've got all the holy sites now, so we get all these bonuses with that. So anybody that's Orthodox gets these like from birth. And then what's crazy is another thing that I think they have to look at is the conversion, because hardly any of this stuff that's not under our de jure, like stuff that we normally would have Orthodox, literally just happened on its own. Like even my vassals weren't the ones converting it. It would just convert over. I don't know why it did. I don't know why, it did it, so quick, or did it at all if they weren't the ones actually doing it. I know events can happen and stuff like that, but it just seemed very like aggressively quick. And I guess you could change in the rules for it to go slower. But I don't have it on fast or anything. I have it under Iron Man, so whatever Iron Man default is what it is. So, like I said, we're in our third ruler. He is 52. He's obese, so his health is a little poor right now. There's a decision where you can try to lose weight. It gives you, I think, plus 25 in your stress. So hopefully it doesn't cost us too much, but I guess it's like a ticking thing where an event will come up saying if you lost weight or not, because it hasn't happened yet, but we've already clicked it. We just got out of a war with the Pope. The Pope pretty much has most of the land that I need left. For some reason, we lost Malta somehow, and inheritance-wise, and the Pope got it. I don't know how he did it, unless there was some kind of war that happened. But if he went to war for that, it would have been against me, and it wasn't. So I don't know what happened to him to gain Malta. It just is under his realm. It actually went through, she's considered a princess archbishop, which I don't know how that's possible, but she is. She has Spoleto. And so we have over here, we need this duchy right here as part of the restoration of Roman Empire. We have 2 of those right now. We need at least 1 more to get make a duchy, and then we can just de jure it, not have to get a claim. We have de jure claim on this here, just because we made the Duchy of Latium. And what I'm going to do is I kept Rome under the ruler. I wish I would have thought about it before, because I would have kept this too. But if you look at the Duchy of Latium, it's got like probably the best development for a whole duchy. If you look, this one's 22, and I think when I started out it was close to 20. Rome's at 30. This one's at 22. And if you look at like Constantinople is just by itself here. It's at 32 because I wasn't increasing the development myself through my counselor, because there's no reason to collect taxes because they were making so much. And if you look at like the other parts of Thrace, they're moving up just because I've been increasing them, but they weren't that high in the beginning. But Rome was decent in the beginning. Like here, this one over here is pretty close to 10 all the time. But so I'm gonna keep this. I gave up the duchy that we had up here in the beginning to keep this one. And if we restore Rome, I don't know if an event will happen or where we can move here, but I probably will move to Rome. So I got my guy over here increasing this. At first, it was only like 0.4. It should be higher than this. It was at 1.4, but I don't know why it dropped down to 0.7 all of a sudden. It was like 1.4, I think. Existing development does give you a negative. And then from neighbors, you also get an uptick. Let me see if I unpause if it goes up. Let's go away. There we go. Yeah, it hasn't gone up. I don't know why. It just ticked over to what it is now. So maybe there's some kind of cooldown. I don't know. But yeah, we just took out the Pope. So most of our war is going to be left as the Pope. We lost this one little sliver here. of Croatia, somehow an inheritance to this guy, but he is independent, so we can go to war with him right now over this, either this guy's claim, or we can just de jure it, which we're going to do here shortly. I want to give my son Ferreira. Now, I almost made a mistake of giving him this, and it's a bishopric. If I give him this, it'll take him out of his succession. If you look down here, that's a little exclamation point saying wrong type of holding. It doesn't really show you other than that. I don't know if it tells you up here. Yeah, see, here it is. You should grant Ravenna to someone else, wrong type of holding. So, I already found a guy before I started, just so I didn't spend time looking for him. He is good learning. He has, go away. He has mastermind, philosopher, Greek, and Orthodox. So we will give him Ravenna. After that, I think it'll just be up to the patriarch to give out to. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see. Including leased out holding. Hold on. Yeah, we leased, you can lease out holdings to the, that's another thing I forgot to say. We actually have a holy order now. It took 1,000 piety, and I forget it. There were some other things. You had a certain level of devotion. You can hire these whenever you want at no cost, but if you can't hire them, if you're like hostile to not at war with someone of a hostile faith, these are the effects you'll get, like the -20 character opinion, -30 popular. You actually cannot usurp their titles. You can use holy orders against them. Yes, shit, a bunch of shit. But you don't want to use them pretty much against other people that aren't, people of your own faith. So they're decent. I mean, we have a good amount of men at arms now. This probably takes up the most of the money. Like I have, like horsemen who take up a good amount of money every month. Or when they're raised, I guess, full maintenance. We also have armored footmen, which I thought would be more money than the light horsemen, because they're actually more to recruit. So I can get all these up to a maximum size of 5 now. We inherited these light footmen from a son I gave land to, and then he inherited it. He made them on his own. We can get one more of these, but I'm gonna wait off on that. I don't really have a reason to. So yeah, that's that. So let's give this guy, go back to him, give him Ravenna. Go down there, boom. Now you got a funny hat. All right. I want to give this to my son now he's of age, so he can start making some prestige of his own. He's really just sitting there stagnant, has the prestige that he was born with. So I'm gonna lose one of my holdings. I have a huge domain limit right now at 12. He'll probably have a pretty decent one too, being that he's gonna be stewardship focused. We'll give him Ferreira. Just make sure again it wasn't no damn Prince Bishopric. I almost shit myself when I was so close to clicking that. Leased out holding, yeah. County of Ferreira. There you go. Now you have your own little land to govern. Hopefully we can get this before he dies, so we can make the duchy, and then I'll give it to him too. Let me see. What does this do for his prestige? It might not show right away. He's getting prestige, I know that much. Alright, what is that? Hold on, what was that shit next to us? Levies and taxes are reduced that you're not rightful liege. That's right. It says not rightful liege, but nobody has that area to be his rightful liege right now. That's the only thing that sucks with a lot of these, things that, aren't under you and de jure of your empire and stuff. Like, if there was a kingdom title over here, I think it'd be different. I'm not sure. Like, everything on Greece is fine. It's just because it's over there, I guess. I don't know. I thought about making a kingdom title for, Sicily. That way, maybe it'll change, but who knows. Because some of these, it doesn't have it. I think it's only the ones that, let me see. Yeah, see, these are de jure in our empire, so that shouldn't be a problem. I don't know why it is, but whatever. Let's go on pause. So, there's something else I need to go over. Oh, yeah, like I said with the Casus Belli, I think what I'm going to do next is just take that first to get that perk and then just go over to stewardship, because when we get to the 2000 to get that minus 20, imagine having a minus 70 Casus Belli reduction. That's insane. Like, there's probably something else that'll probably give you something even less. Who knows? Let me see, is there anything else? I don't think there'll be anything else with the non-martial ones, but there might be something down the line where you'll get a percentage off. Our counselor died. So, do we have a high? Alright, he's good. I tried to make some of these, like, higher, like, leveled people be, like, the powerful vassals. So, when you do use them, they're, like, the best ones available. Like, if I had to take this guy, I just would have to skip him. Or the other two. Put you there. You're still increasing. I like, too, when you get a new counselor, it doesn't reset this like it did in CK2. It just keeps it what it's doing, because it does have an actual timetable, whereas in CK2 it was like if you had a percentage every month or year or whatever. I highly doubt we'll be able to get all the way down there. I was surprised we even got 2. So this one to get vassal tax contribution plus 10, monthly income while at war plus 10. Use extort subject. Let's go with this one. Hera Guild. We already make decent money. I mean, even getting 40 a month good. When you can't really, use the money on anything after you completely level up your holdings. Existence of murder Ricardo's scheme is exposed. My spy masters come to me with grave news. While I do not know yet who, someone is plotting to kill my guest. I think, is it her? Yeah. She has a claim on Friedstadt. I think it's up there, yeah. There's nothing we can really utilize. I think I have a guy that has a claim on Armenia. Oh, yeah, so I don't know if I said this before. The Magyars ended up becoming, like, just nothing. So if you see here, they're a kingdom tier thing over here. But the thing is that they took over Khazaria, and somehow they lost the emperorship of Khazaria. Now they're just this little kingdom over here that does nothing, and they converted to Judaism, so they just pretty much made themselves like non-existent. Alright, she's trying to call me to war. Is she the attacker? See, you don't lose like these in this too, which is weird. You can just be like, no, I'm not helping. Where the hell is this even at? Moravia. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Yeah, I guess because I wonder if it's just the alliances you get just from, doing a marriage, ones you didn't ask for. We have a daughter that's ready to have a guardian. So you're either going to be learning or stewardship. Just stewardship right now. I guess we will educate her. Yeah, she's the only one I don't have as a genius. This one's actually genius and calmly, because our second wife has calmly. This was the only one, and he's like our backup son here. Our first son is pretty good. Ambitious, trusting, impatient, but it's not really that bad. I mean, you do get extra plus 20% monthly prestige, which is going to help, because I think he'll be the one to get the restoration, because you have to have 5,000 prestige, which is a lot easier to getting 5,000 piety, because there's one decision here to mend the schism. We can do that right now, but we don't have the 5,000 piety. And when you're doing holy wars that cost you 200, per duchy, you really aren't going to be able to accumulate that much piety. So maybe somewhere down the line, somebody will be able to mend the schism, and then it'll knock out Christianity. I wish I could do it like sometime soon before all this other shit, the heresies and stuff come out. Alright, damn. Mastermind, philosopher. See, it doesn't look like, the traits they have like line up, but these are pretty good for not, if you became a ruler with these, like, you literally can get these up to like 20s. She is gluttonous, which takes away from her stewardship, but it's not bad. She does need a spouse. So I married my first daughter matrilineal because I didn't think we were going to have a son because it took so long to get her. Say like we have another genius granddaughter, like it just happens nonstop. Like there's no, they have to really like tone it down a little. They had to really put a nerf on that. I think I will matrilineally marry her too, because who knows. Well, I do have the other son, I guess, but I don't know. Let me see here if I get a spouse. There's still like decent picks you can get from doing matrilineal. He's our nephew. Sometimes you'll see it'll come up saying they might be inbred, so kind of stay away from them. And a lot of times I get these really old dudes. Like, what is wrong with him? He's a dwarf. Couldn't make a little genius dwarf empire over here. Is there anybody but anything good? He's Hale. I think this is one of the physical ones because you can do consecrate your bloodline. If you look at, or is it the strengthened one? Yeah, strengthened one. You have a trait from the bright minds group, I have a trait from the beautiful characters group, and I have a trait physical specimens group. You get one of those out of those groups, and then have at least one of these two or one of these three, and no bad ones. You can do this, and it'll give you strong blood, which gives you a small boost to your health, and it gives chance of new congenital traits plus 40,000%. Like, that's insane, man. Like, and then 40 on top of like all the other ones you can get. It's like insane. It's like the dragon tamer thing being like a Targaryen in Game of Thrones mod. It's just like a guarantee you're gonna do it. Let me see. Is there he's 33. What was the other guy? 54. Jesus Christ. Trying to get something that she doesn't lose too much from. Ibrahim. Who is this? It's robust. Wildo. What was that other cat at? I don't know how old he was. 33. No, he's a Christian. I guess we'll go to Ibrahim if it's not too bad. Minus 400. Jesus Christ, man. I might just go with the regular dude. The chances of him getting genius anyway is probably good. Matrilineal. And the thing is, you don't add... I want to try to get some men out in the world that'll inherit. Because the more leaders you have out in the world that aren't actually under the dynasty head, you get more added to the renown. So I was hoping to try to do that here and there. I had a couple times where I married a guy to a girl that was going to inherit, and maybe their children will end up inheriting under our house, but it just don't work out all the time. We do actually have now a couple splinter houses. So if you look, we have ours, of course, and then you go over here, there's that one. Then there's this one. I think is there another one? Yeah, I think they're the only two. But we at least finally have. It took a while for that to happen. But I think I'm going to go at this guy to take back that claim. Now, the dude that has a claim on it, I think I'd rather do it under him. Just because he has a decent sized family. So that claim should not, or that title shouldn't go away. Hopefully. Come on. Yeah, it's right there. Alright. He has allies, but I don't think it's a big deal. They all like 1,000 each. Alright. So we'll do his claim on that. And then we'll have control of Croatia again. Sucks using up all this damn prestige, but whatever. Alright. And doing offensive wars too will start to become a headache to you. Right now my factions are okay, but it took a while for that. I was constantly having liberty factions popping up where people wanted to get independence, but it's not been that bad lately. Let's just raise them here. Raise all armies. Right now we are pretty decent quality, but that'll tend to drop as I split them off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your culture discovered city planning. Nice. So now we can actually build cities and stuff. So I think, yeah, so we can build the cities now. I think temples is under the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. So we can do that too. I think we already have. Yeah, the cities look like houses. Trying to think if there's I think there might be some stuff that we have that can be upgraded, if I'm not mistaken, because of that, but I guess not. This is newer, so we can put something here. This one will go up to 0.8. I think we'll just upgrade that one first. That has nothing we can do. This one, we can upgrade this one. Yeah, we'll do that. And I think we have some stuff over in Rome. Nothing can be done in Rome, but we have baronies here. This one will go up. I think we'll, let me see, what's this one have? This one will go up 191, add some garrison and supply limit. We'll do that. That's about it for now. Alright. Now you can, I think, since like it's my son's land, I can upgrade stuff for him too. So that's cool. Alright, how much time do we have? 23 days. And then we're going to split them off in the 4s. Be like 4,500 men. Alright, spouse. Claim of convenience. My wife eagerly brings a woman before me. Allow me to introduce you to Myrna, claimant to county of whatever. Myrna bows before me and says, "It is an honor, my lady. It will be most likely to remain out of my grasp without beneficiary on my side. I might just be able to help you out with that." So, the court, I can push a claim when time is right. Good luck with that. Yeah, I really don't care about any of these claims you have. So, good luck with that. Alright. One more day there. So, we'll split these in half. And then we'll take each, split them in half. Thing is, it like takes down some of the quality in them. So the one with the onagers are probably gonna be the best. I don't know, these ones. How many men can we have here? There's the barony. You go and take that. Then you can go for his capital. I don't think there's any other barony there. It's all the land he has. So we take those two out real quick. It's done. Is this guy in the war against us? Yeah. So we'll take you. And you can go chase him around. Brilliant work. So the faith is converted in Ferrara. We have another guy that can just chill and wait around till something happens. Is this, it's planes. We're gonna catch him? No. Hopefully he doesn't turn around and help him, because we'll probably be screwed. Oh, we're not even gonna catch this son of a bitch. How fucking fast is he? We got a movement speed friggin' thing, too. If we can siege these down before he can do anything to us, then, let's have these guys go over here, and they can meet up. I think they're in the same, yeah. We'll have, yeah, we'll have them go over there. And if we even get close to them, they'll probably leave. We can siege these two holdings, is all he has. Then the war is over anyways. So, kind of don't even want to battle with them. I just want to scare them to leave. They might not, though, because they have onagers, I think. Let's put these. Yeah, he left. What an asshole. Alright. As long as these get done. Alright, that one's done already, so we can have him go somewhere. Maybe he doesn't get supply penalty. Alright. Let's take and just move one of these guys away so they're not taking a shitload of supply damage. I like how it shows you though how much men you're gonna lose by traversing to that, you know, area or whatever. So this one's about to be done. A lot of these times they'll just go out to water and then come back. In which it bugs the shit out of me because the AI will run from you. They'll go out in the water and run from you. And they'll have like no money. Like that's not the case with like Corinthia here. But I've had a couple wars where the guy has no money. I mean, it costs money to go out in the ocean. So why, are they allowed to just do that? It makes no sense. We have a prisoner. Not of any importance. Of course, I can't even ransom you. Whoa. You're worth a good amount of money. You know what? I'll take what I can get from you now. Let's see if we have anybody else. Can't do nothing with her. It's probably from the same one. 17 for 295. No, I'm meant to keep you for a little bit. See if I can get more for you. As soon as this is done, hopefully here shortly, before he can do anything there, we'll be good. See, he's got the goddamn, he's got, onagers or whatever the hell they're called. So there we go. 100%. So we got that back now. So we have complete control of Croatia again. We had more, who's this? How much are you worth? She has huge lips. I guess because you have that money. Oh, this is our grandson. Hold on. How's he our grandson? Oh, not our never mind. I just saw grandson and I'm like, my grandson. Alright. So we got that back. That was really easy. No big deal. We can ransom her for 18 gold. We can change his contract. I'm really not needed, I don't think. What is his opinion of us? 69. I guess we could get a little bit of money out of him. Well, take it down 15. It's not a big deal. You get these little weak hooks. You really don't have nothing to use them on. Like, it's highly advisable just to use them to get more taxes or levies out of them in their contract. Which I love that you can do these independent contracts now, not just as a whole realm, which is pretty cool. We have a faction. Yeah, when you do a lot of independent wars, you'll get a lot of times these people will start factions against you, and it's usually like peasants and shit. I think they just got this land back. It was ours. It looks like they need to change some stuff over here. It'll probably do it on its own. Like I said, it's been happening. They had this, so of course it's gonna be Tengri and their shit, but it'll probably flip back over soon. Who has this? That's actually under him. Alright. So, hopefully the Pope will die. He's 63. If we have... How long do we have? We have 2 years. And I like the truces are a lot slower. I mean, a lot less in time now, it seems. We have 2 years. If we can live 2 more years, it'd be great. Thinking about, do we have a physician still? Yes. Thinking about doing some things to get some prestige. We can go on a pilgrimage to get some piety. That'll help maybe boost up our level of devotion. Take away our non-believer thing. Let's go ahead and hold a feast. Holding a feast will give you a good amount of prestige, and it takes down your stress a good amount. It's really beneficial to do. I've gotten like nothing but good things out of it, pretty much. So we become friends with somebody in our family, our cousin. A lot of the events are like kind of the same, like CK2. You'll get a lot of the same things. Yeah, press or claim, stay court. What do you have a claim on? Yeah, I don't care about this. It's in my realm already. She's my niece. Yeah, let her leave. I don't care. Gain 30 opinion of you. You gain 150 prestige. You gain famous reveler. I think we already have that. I mean, we have the one, yeah. Every time you hold a feast too, you get an upgrade on this trait, which kind of like a carousing trait, which is pretty cool too. So, like, it's really beneficial to do these. Like, a lot of times before, it was just pointless because you're just spending money on nothing. But in this, it actually does benefit. You can't do them for a while. I think every 5 years or so. Hunts are another thing too that you can do it. You won't lose stress if like it says if you're lazy, but it will give you a good little prestige boost. We'll go ahead and pick this last one and we'll stop. Detailed ledgers. This is only good for Republican rulers, which I don't really know what the difference is. I've never seen any Republican but I guess I would think it'd be more like a merchant, maybe like a city, something like Venice. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to end this here. Like I said, I might not go right ahead from here. I mean, I start right from here again. I might get a little bit closer to where we need to be. Like I said, right now we are, really just the 500 prestige or 5,000 prestige thing. Latium is 1 de jure county away. Sicily is 1 de jure county. And then Romagna. But the thing is, they're all papacy. So it's nothing but war after war with the papacy. So we have to at least do, there's 1 more there, there's 1 more there, and 2 more there. So it's just a pain in the bitch now. We have to just wait out these truces with the papacy. At least, or unless like West Francia can take some of this land here, then maybe that would help, because then we can just go to war against them. Some of these guys have been really boosting up here in strength. It doesn't look like it, but like a lot of them have really big allies, and if they all come together, it could be a pain in the ass. So, until next time, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Later.